Now we're going to talk about our home market here in Qatar, and Sheikh Mohammed, the CEO of Ooredoo Qatar, is going to present to you. We actually both joined Ooredoo in 2009. He had various senior management roles, and before becoming the CEO of Ooredoo Qatar and the deputy CEO of the Ooredoo Group, he was actually CEO of Ooredoo in Kuwait, and he successfully launched the 5G operation there.
Good afternoon. I'm so excited and pleased to be with you here today, talking about Qatar and Ooredoo Qatar specifically, about our home market. Very proud to be, as Qatar, hosting the World Cup 2022, and we also as Ooredoo as the main sponsor and also a technology partner for the World Cup. We're very proud of this partnership with the FIFA. Let me talk to you about the macroeconomy in Qatar today, and then talking about the telecom market. So from a macroeconomy, we're talking about 2021 nominal GDP, 654 billion Qatar riyal. The population of Qatar around 2.8 million. Inflation rate in 2021, we're talking about 2.3%. From a telecom market, from 2017 to 2021, it has been flattish somehow, talking about 1%. From 10 billion to 10.4. Capex to revenue ratio has been also flattish. Then if we talk about the market itself, from a mobile penetration, it's quite a penetrated market, talking about, let's say, 176%. From 5G, we are very proud to launch the 5G in 2018 as the first country in the world, and that's something we are very proud of. And today we are covering around 95.7%. From a 4G population, we're talking about 99.8 population coverage from 4G technology perspective. From fiber population coverage, we are talking also about a 99%, and that's one of our strategy for a long time to fiberize our country, and it's been a strength and advantage of Ooredoo Qatar. Then we move as what a product and service that Ooredoo Qatar is offering. Today, Ooredoo Qatar is a fully fledged or fully integrated company providing a variety of product or cutting edge services from a B2C segment to B2B, from mobile fixed to data centers, customized solutions and connectivity. And that's something it's putting us ahead, being thankful to the investment have been put from for radio or fiber, that really putting Ooredoo Qatar in a very advanced level of its product and services. Then if we talk about, or let's deep dive here specifically about Ooredoo Qatar, that we had at a glance talking about the macroeconomy and then the telecom market. That's very specific. In this slide, I'm going to take you through about Ooredoo Qatar financials. For the last 3 years, I'm talking about specifically 2019 to 2021. That's a pre and then within a pandemic, COVID-19 started. The revenue has been also stable, talking about 1% growth. From a tough period that we have been through, we have been quite resilient, providing a very solid, healthy bottom line, standing at 52% EBITDA margin. We have been quite disciplined with ourselves when it comes to the investment and our capital expenditures, and this can tell you have been really efficient and how smart we have been investing for the last 3 years. That also translates in a very positive FCF, which is the free cash flow, and that's part of our promise to our shareholders, how we can really maximize the return our shareholders. From an infrastructure perspective, we have a very wide or robust infrastructure, and we have been also very proud of being a very well established company, providing a very resilient and ready infrastructure, hosting big events from different sport events, and now we are very proud also being the sponsor for the FIFA World Cup, and that we are approaching nearly the FIFA or the big event for the whole globe, that's World Cup 2022 that will start in November. From a product perspective, as explained, from B2C to B2B segment, then part of our also wide or variety of our product and services, and part also from our transformation we have embraced for the last, let's say, 2 years. We have been really focusing on the how we evolving the core, and that's you can see in the left side, and then strengthening our core. And honestly, we know that evolving the core, talking about our data centers, a big partnership that we have been really proud to have this partnership with hyperscalers. Recently, we announced our partnership with Microsoft, and rest to come. Talking about also strengthening our core, that's also part of our transformation that we did it for the last, we have done it for the last 2 years, and we have been really exceeding and doing quite well on that aspect. If you see, as I said, stable growth from for the last 3 years, from also our strategy as a digital provider as well. Our digital services growth from revenue perspective has increased by 23%, and then when we talk about ICT's services, that has been 10% growth. This can translate or has been translated from a strategy that we have been really embracing, as I said, for the last 2 years, and we can see the benefit down the road from a financial perspective. We have built a very solid data centers infrastructure and created very big partnership with hyperscalers. Needless to repeat that, Microsoft and others, but I'll just focus here about a platform that is a very smart platform, which go in line with the a vision of the country, the 2030, and it's the smart platform where have been a lot of use cases and being used, and this is something that really transforming and digitizing the whole country, and we are very proud for this partnership. Talking about transformation that we have been through, as I said, Ooredoo Qatar, we have been quite lucky to be a very or fully integrated, fully fledged company that have a variety of product and services. We have been also going through the core and how we are evolving the core, but also looking into how we digitize our country. And part of that partnership also how we are partnering with hyperscalers, and as been here seen, the ICT revenue for 2021, it's exceeded the 200 million Qatar riyal, and that can tell you that really comes as a result of a successful partnership that we have been building with hyperscaler and also blue chip companies. Also, you can see how we are really evolving on the vertical industries like IoT, software, the services, and also on the horizontal software that we are partnering with the blue chip company, like has been also shown here in this slide. Talking about ICT, which has been a quite focus for our company, and also I'm focusing about or talking about it today just to make that really obvious to you, and how we are really exceeding or accelerating that journey. This is a TESMO again. I'm presenting that in details just to explain how this platform are working, and what let's say verticals of industry that we are working, talking about logistics, health, education, and how we are supporting and being a smart city by these use cases, from a cloud to IoT, data, and digital. This is where it's going hand in hand with the vision of the country for 2030 to digitize our country, and we are really happy to see this is progressing very well. Also, part of our revamped strategy that we have been going forward and taking that into our, let's say, track for our stakeholders of the company. Part of that is how we are talking about adjacencies and also about digital aspect. And here, let me focus about the fintech. This is a domain that we are really focusing from a group-wide perspective, but also Qatar as our home market and quite very advanced market. We are pioneering into that. You can see from different services that we have been providing, and also today we are pushing ourselves to be advanced and ahead of other, let's say, respective market in the region. We have been, we have a very good penetration with our prepaid customer base around 38%. When we talk about some services that from a fintech or financial services, we're talking about 7 billion Qatari riyal from remittance transaction in 2021. Our share of international remittance around 80% in Qatar. We have around 12 companies registered for domestic salary payments. 1.9 billion value of salary transactions. 17.2 billion Qatari riyal value of transaction through Ooredoo mobile money in 2021. Another aspect also from, let's say, adjacencies or digital strategy that we have been through is also the e-gaming, and we have been quite successful into that aspect as well. If you can see in the left side, the regional or the GCC video gaming market have grown around 4% for the last 4 years. Qatar market has estimated at 300 million Qatari riyal in 2021. We have also an estimation of year-on-year growth in the MENA as the highest because the adoption is quite high. In Qatar, we have above 300,000 gamers in Qatar and above 100 million in the Middle East. From the right side, you can see Ooredoo Nation, and we have been also very successful on launching that Ooredoo Nation, which is Ooredoo Qatar have been advancing into e-gaming, and you can see around 20.5 million viewers in Qatar and outside for this tournament, 70,000 watch hours in TV and social media. It has been also very successful tournament, which you see around 14,000 participants, 3,000 participants in Qatar, and you can see is the largest FIFA tournament in the MENA region that called Ooredoo Nation. We are the first to launch also the NFT and in the region, and this is part of our strategy from a digital and adjacent business, and we can see the adoption, and that's part also of our strategy in Ooredoo Qatar, because we are focusing on the youth segment, and you can see that youth segment is really keen into this type of let's say strategy that we are having of the e-gaming. The minute that or the day that we launch and embracing that strategy, we have seen a really good uptake from youth segment, and that can create honestly a very good loyalty and stickiness to our customer, which is the youth segment represent a very big percentage of the total base. Having said that, I would like to thank everyone, and I hope that I really gave a snapshot of our home market, Ooredoo Qatar, and thank you so much again. Thank you.